On our first part of our video, realize that religion is not the cause of poverty in countries, and even we saw many rich people who were religious, or rich families who were religious, and one of them, or even rich persons who are also religious, that are extremely rich and are even found in the Forbes top 10 richest people are religious people. Therefore, we have seen that we cannot blame the poverty of people on religion, because religion is not the main cause of poverty in the life of people. Which individuals such as Lauren Ellison, $116.2 billion, Sergey Brin, $114.3 billion, Michael Bloomberg, $100 billion, and the fourth, Mark Zuckerberg, $82.7 billion. And also rich families which are religious, such as family of Qatar, $335 billion, Kuwait royal family, $360 billion, and the first one on the list, Saudi Arabia royal family, $1.4 trillion, making them the richest family in the world. The tragic part of the story is that countries that are blessed with resources are rather the countries which are having a majority as poor people. We are going to consider these 7 countries and see their resources and their poverty rate, and know which people are to be blamed for such tragedy. On the list, India have bauxite, manganese, iron, diamond, natural gas, gold, and other mineral resources, as statistics shows in 2019. And India have 1.6 billion in terms of population, the highest population. They have managed to have a poverty rate of 21.9%. You may say that is high, but as compared to their size, it's better. Secondly, Haiti. Small country like Haiti with 10.8 million population have oil, apparel, coffee, cocoa, bitter orange, and mangoes, and its poverty rate is 58.6%. There's no wonder that there have been coup and there have been civil war there, because the people feel very cheated. The list is Niger. They have uranium, coal, iron ore, tin, phosphate, gypsum, and also arable land, livestock like extracting milk, meat, and leather products, and also have some part of forest. However, upon all these resources, Niger have a poverty rate of 95%, which means 95% of the people in Niger are really poor. There is no wonder there have been civil war and coup in this country. One on our list is Mali. Mali have gold, diamond, uranium, bauxite, and iron ore as a major natural resources, yet their poverty rate is 80.5%. Ghana is the next one to be discussed. It has gold, timber, industrial diamond, bauxite, manganese, and later they discover cement, rock products, lithium, oil. Our country in terms of geography with all these resources, yet managed to have a poverty rate of 11.3% with a population 35 million. Next on the list is Nigeria, having natural gas, petroleum, tin, iron ore, and coal as a major natural resources, yet it have a poverty rate of 90.8%, with a president having a net worth of $4 billion, which means richer than Messi and Ronaldo combined. Yet the country is suffering from 90.8% of poor people in the country. This final one baffles me very much, and it is very painful to such a country of small population, yet having people really struggling to make it, or to get a better living, or to have enjoying the better of life and living under the poverty rate. This country I'm talking about is Equatorial Guinea. They have a population of 1.67 million only, with a resource of petrol, timber, gold, bauxite, and diamond. Yet they manage to have a poverty rate of 70%, which means they have 70% of people living under the poverty rate. And can we blame religion for this? No, there is a cause for this. And which people are the cause? The first are our head of state and head of governments. Our presidents and our prime ministers are the cause of this problem. Each of them live in the rich at the expense of population and don't really care about the people, but the power and the money. You can see that each of them have buildings and other mansions and businesses in abroad, while leaving the people to suffer and not even providing good water, electricity and light for them. They are the main cause of the poverty in the people. They always allow the people to vote for them, then use the power to work against them and use it for their own gain. The second people to be blamed are foreign investors, especially the advanced countries. The Western people are also to be blamed for this. They will be making some investment, giving the country a very little amount of percentage and even directing it to the president channel for them to really enjoy, leaving the country and the people with diseases and other stuff due to their chemicals, and then enriching themselves to really invest in their country and make them look very beautiful, attract tourists, and also whenever they are the cause of poverty in Africa. We should know that China, with 1.4 billion of population, is able to really manage their poverty rate up to 0.5%, making it one of the most developed country in the world. So you cannot blame the poverty rate of country based on its population, whether it's too large or too small, but rather the leaders who really govern the country and to manage the affairs in order to make the people in the country live comfortable, happy life with prosperity, yet opposite as compared to their own selfish interest and gain, leaving the people poor. Now we can see Elon Musk is the richest person on earth, 196 billion, which means this man can eradicate poverty from earth. Yet they have been saying that when someone have a lot of money, even the government cannot control the person. So he has planned to rather use the wealth of this world to enrich that of another world or another planet, to make it possible for man to live in. Yet in this world, it seems that most rich people doesn't obey all the rules, and yet if someone in the developed country or trying to develop himself, requesting for help and other assistance from the government will be rejecting that person and will be even working against that person. There have been many people who are trying to build stadiums in African countries and other parts of the country, but because of the tax and other tariffs and incentives imposed against them by the government, makes it near impossible for them to develop. So the cause of poverty should be blamed on our political government or leaders and not religion or priests, because these are the people upon all the investments and the resources or the finance they gain from the natural resources. They still impose heavy taxes on the people, yet delivering almost nothing to the people, and then accusing religion as being the cause of people's poverty. People are not poor because they don't work hard or they are lazy. People are poor because the government decides to make them poor and don't care for them, as they have an intention that if all are to be made rich, there will be nothing like economy, and also their power on the people will be much less. Yes, if the government is really because of the people that they rule, why should the government think that making the people wealthy or making the people rich or live a better life will really harm the government? It is a bad mindset and people should know. So let me know your comments, subscribe, like and share. And if you are new to this channel, follow us on Facebook and other social media handles, and as you see, follow that link and subscribe for more and previous videos.